Hey everybody, happy Thursday. So today I wanted to talk about nutrition and why it's so hard, because it is very important when it comes to weight loss and for muscle growth. Both types of training, you need to focus on what you're putting into your body. And the reason why nutrition is hard is because nutrition is based off you, the individual. It's easy to find a diet that, a lot of people can work with, but the reason why it doesn't work with everybody is because everybody's not the same. And so that's what makes nutrition so hard, is because you have to find out what works with you. However, there's also another problem to the equation, and that is not understanding your relationship with food. At least with me personally, but I know there's other people out there that struggle with that. A lot of us like to just snack throughout the day. Some of us like particular meals that we don't ever want to give up, or it could be for a numerous number of reasons of why it's hard to have a good relationship with the food that you take in. Then there is another problem with this too, and that comes with food companies. They are hiring chemists, top of their class to, curtail these foods from McDonald's and Taco Bell and all other fast food restaurants. They make them so that the food tastes so good to the brain that it turns on those dopamine receptors. And of course, we are creatures of habit. We like to find those little dopamine responses, and that's what creates this negative relationship with food, that we want this poor food or poor nutritional food because it tastes so good, and so our brains think that it is good. And to kind of go into that a little bit deeper, it's just because we grew as Homo sapiens, we became what would happen is that we would look for foods that were very highly calorically dense so that we could sustain more energy throughout the day. And so whenever we found those foods, our brain receptors, those dopamine receptors, would flood, and we would remember where to find that food. We would know how to get back to it, and we would know what it looks like, how it tastes, all that kind of stuff. And now, since we know a lot about chemistry, those little biological things in our brain are being hacked by the food companies. And so a lot of the onus is now put onto you to decide how to eat. And it's a huge responsibility, and one that it's really hard whenever you don't understand this negative relationship that's being built upon food, as well with other negative relationships that might be. Some of them might be eating out of boredom, or stress eating. We all suffer from these different struggles when it comes to nutrition, and when it comes to food is a very communal aspect of life. We gather around with families, we get together with friends. Food is a part of our culture and our society, and so understanding that it feels like you're being the bad guy when you're trying to watch your nutrition, or not eat this, or not go out into this because it's going to be bad for your fitness journey. And it's a struggle, and we have to toe that line between where we want to fit in with our society and our community, and what we need to do to help ourselves and to better ourselves for our longevity. And those are issues that make nutrition really, really hard. And when you understand that, though, it does make it a lot easier to start making steps towards good nutritional decisions. So I hope this does kind of help give you something to think about when it does come to nutrition. When it does help, I hope it helps you to, make better nutritional decisions. We all are guilty of making bad ones, so don't think that just because I'm preaching this that I'm perfect with my nutrition as well. So we all struggle, but we can all get right back into doing what's right for ourselves. So again, hope this helps, and if you have any other questions, send me a response, or shoot me with some questions. I'll be happy to help. So you have a great day, and stay happy, stay healthy, and stay hydrated.